Our lead story tonight, well, the Congress has released its first Lok Sabha list, more or less on expected lines. Rahul Gandhi to fight from Wayanad, ex-Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel from Rajnandgaon. Couple of interesting battles in the south to watch out for. I'm being joined by Veera Raghav and Sunil Prabhu on the broadcast. But first, let's listen in to what KC Venugopal had to say while releasing the list.
Now, Central Election Committee of Congress has selected 39 candidates, first list of the candidates. We are announcing 39 candidates today, in which included former Congress President Rahul Gandhi's name is there. Former Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel ji's name is there. 15 from general category, 24 out of 39 from SC, ST, OBC and minority. 12 people are below 50 years age, under 50 years age. Chhattisgarh 6, Rajnandgaon, Bhupesh Baghel.
And Sunil Prabhu and Veera Raghav are live with us. Sunil, so going across to you first. Well, no real surprises, as you said, more or less on stated lines. But interesting that a lot of young candidates there also talk to us about the caste breakup.
That's right. Very interesting, in terms of the youngsters. There's, for example, a new candidate from Haveri. The key contest to look forward in Kerala, apart from Rahul Gandhi contesting from Wayanad, Shashi Tharoor versus Rajiv Chandrasekhar and the left candidate in Trivandrum, is Thrissur, where Suresh Gopi, who's been already named, is a film star from the BJP, who will be contesting against Mr. Karunakaran's son, K. Muralidhar, whose daughter yesterday joined the BJP, who also comes from the Thrissur region. So that's going to be a key contest. And then, of course, as we talked about in Haveri, they've put in a non-Muslim for the first time. And really, the key continuing to be in Rajnandgaon, Mr. Bhupesh Baghel from Chhattisgarh. So, all in all, not many surprises. The basic thrust continuing to be SC, ST, OBC. As Mr. KC Venugopal pointed out, 24 of them, 12 candidates below the age of 50. Only Mr. T.N. Pratapan has shifted from and not contesting from Kerala. So he'll probably contest in the 2026 assembly election. But this is overall the present situation for the Congress party. They're a late riser in terms of electoral politics in the current system, where the BJP has already announced 190 odd seats.
Yes.
And it's in that context that the Congress is taking one step at a time, slowly, and getting ready. Rahul Gandhi at present busy with this Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, expecting it to culminate, as Mr. Venugopal said, on the 17th of March, where they've invited all India parties to participate and try to give a united opposition face on that day.
So 1 week after the BJP made that first move, thanks Sunil sir for that update. But Veera, as Sunil sir pointed out, many interesting battles in the south. You of course have Thiruvananthapuram, which will see Tharoor versus Rajiv Chandrasekhar. Of course, Thrissur, the only seat that the Congress lost in the Kerala election. So what are some of the interesting battles to watch out for in the south? Any surprises there for you?
Well, not really. In terms, as Sunil pointed out, look, Haveri and Raipur, these are all seats that the Congress had lost ceded space enormously over the last 2 decades in Karnataka. But interesting battles in Karnataka. One is a battle potentially of grandsons in the Hassan constituency, where Shreyas Patel, the grandson of a former Lok Sabha MP, Puttaswamy Gowda, will be contesting against possibly Prajwal Revanna, who's Deva Gowda's grandson. Remember, Puttaswamy Gowda is somebody who defeated Deva Gowda in the 1999 Lok Sabha election. So that could be an interesting battle to watch out in Karnataka. Obviously, others are as expected lines. D.K. Suresh from Bengaluru Rural, the only seat that the Congress retained in 2019. You've got Madhunume Gowda from Tumkur. That was again an expected seat, primarily because this was the man who vacated the seat for Deva Gowda in 2019 and shifted over to the Congress. So Congress giving that. It will be interesting to watch out for seats like Chamrajnagar and others where the Congress wants some sitting cabinet ministers to contest. We'll have to see. That will be the real challenge for the party as far as Karnataka is concerned, since Sunil's already covered much of Kerala. Just a quick word on Telangana as well.
Right.
Nalgonda seat, the seat that will be vacated by Uttam Kumar Reddy, the former state Congress president, who's now a sitting cabinet minister, has been given to Raghuveer Kundru. So these are seats that will be interesting to watch out for in the south.
Absolutely, and KC Venugopal also throwing his hat in the ring. So interesting there. Sunil and Veera, thanks very much for joining us with that. But moving now to the battle for Maharashtra. Well, one of the states that could be a key deciding factor in Mandate 2024. Well, with 3 alliance partners vying for seats, Maharashtra is proving to be a big challenge for the BJP. Back-to-back meetings, late-night huddles, and the top leadership now intervening. Could there be a breakthrough soon? Well, a key meeting is currently underway here in the national capital as well as we speak. This after multiple meetings were already convened. All right, so Maharashtra, remember, you have Devendra Fadnavis, you have Eknath Shinde-led Shiv Sena, and of course, now Ajit Pawar's NCP as well vying for seats. Multiple meetings were held. In fact, Amit Shah and JP Nadda had to intervene, the top brass of the BJP intervening. Currently, a meeting underway here in the national capital. Remains to be seen what happens as far as Maharashtra is concerned. But remember, Maharashtra is critical because it is the second largest state in terms of Lok Sabha seats after Uttar Pradesh, and it is going to be an interesting battle to watch out for because remember, Maharashtra politics has seen a lot of twists and turns in the past. The latest one, of course, being Ajit Pawar, switching sides and jumping ship. You also have key leaders like Milind Deora and Ashok Chavan returning to the NDA fold as well. So a lot of interesting twists and turns there in Maharashtra, but seat sharing for the NDA, of course, is going to be critical. We, of course, saw the India bloc and the Mahavikas Aghadi, whatever is left of it, announcing their seat sharing plan, their formula there as well. But Akhilesh Sharma is now joining us live on the news. So, Akhilesh, a key meeting currently underway here in Delhi. Could there be a breakthrough soon?
Well, it seems so because the first round of the talks had happened when Home Minister Amit Shah was there in Mumbai. He had elaborate discussions with Mr. Shinde and also with Mr. Ajit Pawar. Now, both these leaders have come to Delhi, apart from Mr. Devendra Fadnavis also. He is also here. And we have been told by the sources that the BJP has been insisting that it should contest on maximum number of seats, more number of seats than it had contested last time in 2019. It was on 25 seats. This time, BJP wants to contest on 30 Lok Sabha seats in Maharashtra, but it wants to give just 12 seats to Shiv Sena Shinde and only 5 seats to Ajit Pawar's NCP. That's why the Shinde faction is not ready to accept this. They are saying that last time when there was unified Shiv Sena, they had contested on around 23 seats, and out of that they had won 18 seats, and currently there are 13 MPs of that breakaway faction with Eknath Shinde. So they want to contest at least on 22 seats, but BJP is saying that very clearly this time in the Lok Sabha elections give us more seats, and when it comes to the assembly elections later this year, we will be accommodating you and will be giving you more seats than the last time. So this is the kind of tussle which has been going on right now among these three parties, and it is BJP is hoping that by tonight this issue will be resolved, and whenever the next time the election committee meets, they will finalize the list of the candidates for Maharashtra as well.
Okay, so Maharashtra certainly is a challenge there for the BJP, but stay on with us, Akhilesh, as we discuss BJP's Mission South, and the Andhra plan is now a done deal with key South Satraps, ex-Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu and Janasena Party Chief Pawan Kalyan finalizing their alliance with the BJP for the state. So, Akhilesh, this is crucial. Of course, Pawan Kalyan was already a part of the NDA fold, but finally, how did it come through? Because there were a lot of meetings and late-night huddles that were held. The BJP top brass had to intervene as well. What is the seat-sharing breakup?
Well, Mr. Pawan Kalyan was actually interested that the TDP and the BJP should come together. He was trying his best for the past few months that these two parties should come together in Andhra Pradesh, and he has been instrumental in that. And in fact, Chandrababu Naidu a few months ago had come to Delhi. He had a meeting with the party president JP Nadda and also with the Home Minister Amit Shah, and recently had gone to Ayodhya for the consecration ceremony on 22nd January. That time also he was present there. So that that was a big indication that he is open to have an alliance with the BJP. In fact, he is the one who now wants this alliance to happen, because the BJP actually does not have very significant presence as far as Andhra Pradesh is concerned. It got only 1% of the votes, but Mr. Chandrababu Naidu is hopeful that if BJP is with them, it will help them to fight the YSR Congress in Andhra Pradesh. And as per the agreement, we have been told by the sources that BJP wants to contest on at least 7 to 8 Lok Sabha seats, but Mr. Chandrababu Naidu wants to give just 5 to 6 Lok Sabha seats to the BJP. And as far as the assembly election is concerned, BJP wants to contest on around 10 to 12 seats, and that is the number which is likely to be settled finally.
Right, Akhilesh, thanks very much for joining us with that update. So hectic seat sharing negotiations on, but some alliance trouble for the Congress, for the India bloc. This, as a national conference, has said that it would not agree to a seat share deal with the People's Democratic Party, or the PDP. Well, Omar Abdullah said that party number 3 has no right to ask for a seat. Mehbooba Mufti hit back as well. She said that I'm disappointed by Farouk's decision. Listen in.
अगर मुझे इंडिया अलायंस में जाने से पहले यह कहा गया होता कि इंडिया अलायंस में हमें अपने आप को कमजोर करना है इंडिया अलायंस के किसी दूसरे मेंबर के लिए, मैं शायद कभी इंडिया अलायंस में जाता ही नहीं। इंडिया अलायंस में जाने का हमारा एक ही मकसद था जो उसमें गए, कि हमारा मुकाबला बीजेपी और एनडीए के साथ है। अगर हमारा मुकाबला बीजेपी और एनडीए के साथ है तो फिर ये अंदरूनी तौर ये टेंशन या ये बातचीत का इसका कोई वजूद ही नहीं। ये जो नारे आपने अभी यहाँ हमें उनके बारे में याद दिलाया, मैं कभी उनके हक में था नहीं और ना उनका हमें कोई फायदा हुआ है।
And in other news, author and prominent philanthropist Sudha Murthy has been nominated to the Rajya Sabha by the President. And congratulating Sudha Murthy, the Prime Minister said her presence in the Rajya Sabha is a powerful testament to the country's Nari Shakti. I spoke to her a while back and she said that, well, both my son and daughter were extremely thrilled, and this is a platform for me to speak up for women. Listen in.
The Prime Minister tweeting about you and congratulating you on the President picking you as a Rajya Sabha nominee. What was your first reaction?
I was very happy and surprised.
Right, ma'am. And as you've always said that, you're willing to, or you're open to various avenues of public service, whether it's as an author, as a philanthropist. Do you look forward to this new stint in politics?
I'm not a politician. I'm a philanthropist, and that's the reason they have chosen me to Rajya Sabha. And my whole goal is to help people from a bigger platform.
What is your priority going to be? As a member of Parliament, what are some of the issues that you look to champion? What is your priority going to be?
Probably I may talk a little more about women. I may talk a little bit more. I'm concerned about them, about the education system, particularly women in a rural area. Those things are, my heart lies in villages, the rural people, less privileged people. So maybe those are my issues.
Right. And lastly, ma'am, what was Mr. Murthy's reaction to this? Have you told Akshata about it? What was your family's reaction to this announcement, this surprise announcement?
Yeah, actually, Mr. Murthy is in India. He had been operated because of his eye cataract. He could not come. And I'm here to deliver a lecture at Asian Institute of Technology on a Women's Day. And then I'm addressing Kannada people in Thailand. So I came for a couple of days. Akshata was happy and surprised. So is my son Rohan, happy and surprised.
So a role model there for the modern Indian woman. But moving now to the other big headline. Well, the CBI's raids on agents and companies involved in trafficking Indians to Russia have revealed the nefarious ways in which youngsters were duped into fighting the country's wars against Ukraine. While some were sent on the pretext of being given jobs as delivery boys, others were told they would be working as helpers for the Russian army, but were categorically assured that their duties would have nothing to do with the front lines. A major human trafficking network has been busted in the CBI crackdown. This comes after Indians died in Russia. And now our special focus on the news tonight. Well, the Prime Minister announced a reduction of 100 rupees in cooking gas cylinder prices on the occasion of the International Women's Day. He called it a gift on Women's Day, but the opposition questioned the timing of the move. But the fact is that many, in interior parts of India, in rural India, for them, price rise is still very much a concern. Take a look at this ground report by my colleague Tanish Punjabi.
Inside this narrow lane in Lucknow's Joplin Road, 35-year-old homemaker Savita, whose husband is a government employee, has welcomed the government's decision to cut the prices of gas cylinders by ₹100. A move the government says will benefit 33 crore households. But Savita also hopes for something similar from the government to tackle rising prices elsewhere.
गरीब महिलाएं जो होती थी उनको पैसा देने में दिक्कत होती 1100 रुपए और 850 के अगर 800 रुपए का सिलेंडर हो गया है तो बहुत अच्छी बात है सर। नरेंद्र मोदी से हमसे ये रिक्वेस्ट है कि और सिलेंडर के अलावा और भी चीजें जैसे सब्जी वगैरह है, प्याज वगैरह इस समय बहुत ज्यादा महंगा हो रहा है, आलू भी, प्याज भी, लहसुन तो बहुत 250 रुपए रेंज में है।
In 2023, months before the assembly elections in 5 states, including Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, the Modi government had in late August cut cooking gas prices by 200 per cylinder. After this, the LPG cylinder prices came down to 903 rupees.
The latest price cut coming just ahead of the general elections has of course ignited a political war of words.
I am not surprised at all. Look at the timing. Last 4 years, they have been in power for the last 9 years. Why didn't they think of this earlier? Why just when election is 10 days, I mean it will probably be announced in the next 5 or 6 days is what I hear in the media. So ये और एक जुमला है भैया।
हमारे प्रधानमंत्री श्रीमान नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने बहन और बेटियों को पूरा सम्मान मिले इसमें कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ी है। आज एक बड़ी सौगात उन्होंने दी है, रसोई गैस के दाम 100 रुपया कम करके।
Polls and petroleum. Whenever polls inches closer, price of domestic LPG decreases. But the real worry of the people is just not the LPG prices, but also the overall inflation that adds on to their burden. With camera person Virendra Kumar Saini, Tanish Punjabi for NDTV.
So, well, inflation and price rise still a big concern, particularly in rural India. Food prices also an important concern there. The opposition saying that this is nothing but an election gimmick. But of course, as the world celebrates the International Women's Day, inspiring stories of women breaking barriers, overcoming challenges and having it all surfacing. But of course, the old debate continues. Do we need a special day to honor women? Is it symbolism or real empowerment?
这样会更美观，这样密封过去的。
So many inspiring stories there. That's it on the news tonight from all of us here. Goodbye.